Welcome back to Grizz Vision here from Purdue, Fort Wayne. Overtime loss for the Golden Grizzlies. My name is Neil Rule here with Coach Kampe. And Coach, you guys scratched and clawed and fought your way back after, what we talked about Thursday night was not your finest moment. Dug deep, but in the end, Purdue, Fort Wayne made the plays in the overtime to get the win.
Yeah, they're picked to win the league. On the road, they've been really successful, especially in this little place. Thursday night we had one of the worst nights that we've had, one I can ever remember as a coach at Oakland, and our kids owned it. They owned up to it. They didn't run from it. They owned up to it, and they came out today and they played with great energy, great enthusiasm, and we taught ourselves some things today. And we didn't get to win, and unfortunately we didn't get to win. I thought we sure deserved to win. They played hard enough to win, and it just didn't happen. And we got to learn from that and grow now. Unfortunately, we got to go play Michigan State, Boise State, and Syracuse. So, it's not like we can go and grow off this and win games. It's going to be hard to win any of those three games. So we've got to understand where we're at in the process, and we got to get better and better. Offensively, we're not very good, and I'm surprised by that. But our offense is not good. What we're doing is not good, and we've got to really look at what we're doing and fix it. It's fixable, but we just dribble the ball too much, and we just perfect example was the overtime. We took 25 shots in regulation. We were 9 of 25, which without Blake Lampman, that's a pretty good number. And in the overtime, Trey touched the ball one time and he had to kick it out to Keaton, who had a wide open three, and it rattled in and came out with the game tied. But we went 0 for 6 in overtime from the three, and we fell in love with it. And I think, that's a learning experience for a team that hadn't been there, and we got there. And you want to win those games because you had the opportunity, and we didn't. And now we got to make it a positive. We can't let it become a negative.
Camp, what about that too? Because again, you guys were down 13 coming off of Thursday night, and it almost seemed like something changed with you guys. You came out of a timeout huddle, I think, and you made your move in the second half in the basketball game. And obviously you didn't get the win, right? And I know you're a coach, and that's what you'll say and everything like that. But Camp, it felt like something clicked. And you said offensively, yeah, it's not there yet, but you guys defended one of the better shooting teams in the nation and defended them pretty well.
Well, this is the fourth straight game that we've held the three-point shooting way down. And, that was our Achilles heel at the beginning of the season. And everybody's, wow, you're zoning, they're making threes 50%. Yeah, well, and that doesn't mean you run away from what you do. It means that you analyze it and get better at it. Now, we held them to 29% from the three. That's what we were last year. Our zone was 29% from the three defensively, and that was top 10 in the country. And there we were again today on the road, and that's why we had a chance to win. We rebounded today. They only had 10 offensive rebounds. Now, they're not the offensive rebounding team Cleveland State is or some of the teams we've played. But we knew what they were, and we executed a game plan defensively. And I will tell you, Neil, this is the first time this year that we have executed a defensive game plan. We did not execute the offensive game plan very well. That's on me. We will. What happened in this game is just very similar to the Cleveland State game. We started out, we ran good offense, we made a couple shots, we took the lead, and the defense was really good. And then the offense starts to turn into one-on-one and dribble, and can't make a shot, and the body language gets bad, and the heads go down, and it affects us defensively. Then we give up an offensive rebound, or a guy makes a mental error, and we give up an open shot, and they make it, and they go on a 5 or 8-0 run, and our body language gets bad, and that's been our issue and our problem. Okay, that happened again today. Our first 7-8 minutes were great defensively, and then all of a sudden we had some guys make mistakes. We got behind double digits. We battled back. We made a mistake. We had it. I think I told you at halftime. We had it down to 6. We had the ball. We tried to throw a great pass that turned into a turnover. They came down and a guy made an error defensively, and they hit a wide open three. Those are the things that have been killing us. The second half started, the first 4 minutes were good. It's the first time this year we've played good 4 minutes to come out of second half. But then we made some errors, and they're a good team. They made some plays, and they got it up to 10 or 11 or whatever it was. And we came out of a timeout, and we guarded. you know, we guarded and we got rebounds and we came down and then we started making some shots. And we had the opportunity and we just didn't do it.
All right, Coach. Well, as always, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you in Syracuse.
Okay, thanks, Neil.